Hey everyone, as I mentioned in a previous video, me, my mom, and my sister Krista are headed to Nashville this Sunday for 10 days for CMA Fest. So I thought I would show you everything we packed in terms of makeup and toiletries. Now, a few disclaimers. One is that we are traveling by car, not plane, so we're able to pack more than we would if we did go on a plane. Although, to be completely honest, we didn't really try to scale back. We weren't trying to pack light. We were just shoving in as much makeup as we could. So yeah, I'll get started and I'll show you what I brought. Oh, before I forget, all of the bags are from Forever 21. They're really cheap makeup bags, but they're really good quality. They last for a long time. It's probably my favorite place to get makeup bags just because of the price. So the first bag here contains all of my toiletries, everything but makeup. It has skincare, hair care, body care, tooth care, everything but the actual makeup. So I'm going to open this up, spread everything out, and I'll show you what I have in there. I'll start with hair care and quickly show you what I brought. I have a big paddle brush. I have really thick hair, lots of knots, and I find that's the best brush for me. I have a little pink teasing comb. I have dry shampoo. This is by John Frieda. It's their Luxurious Volume Dry Shampoo. I find it does give a lot of volume. It is really good for bangs because my bangs get greasy before the rest of my hair does. And it doesn't leave any sort of a white cast or white film on the hair, which is nice. I have just elastics and bobby pins. It's really hot in Nashville. I usually throw my hair up. Not loving my bangs at the moment, so I need the bobby pins to pin those up and get them out of my way. I brought the Aussie Moist 3-Minute Miracle Deep Conditioner. It's not supposed to be an everyday conditioner, I don't think, but that's what we're going to use it for. I don't have the shampoo in my bag. My sister has that in hers, but we're bringing a John Frieda Frizz Ease shampoo. I have this little Marc Anthony Dream Waves beach spray. To be honest, I haven't tried this before, but I'm going to be curling my hair or using like a waver to wave my hair, so I thought this would be kind of something fun to try out. I have a little bottle of Moroccan oil that I put in my hair before I dry it. And then once I dry it, I have depotted or decanned, I guess, a can of Moroccan oil heat protectant. And then in here I just have a mixture of my favorite pomade and glossing serum because I usually rub them in my hands together anyway, so I figured just put them into one container and it takes up less space. In terms of, I guess, body and tooth care, I have the following. I just bought a new toothbrush. It's just easier to travel with when there's a new one. I have depotted or detubbed or whatever you want to call it, Soap & Glory's Flake Away body scrub. I just got this container from Lush. My sister just asked if we could have an extra one. I said no problem. Then I have the Soap & Glory Clean On Me Creamy Shower Gel. I have a mini tub of the Soap & Glory The Righteous Butter Body Butter. I have a deodorant, the Mitchum Advanced Control. And finally I have my little Travelo, which is filled with my favorite perfume by Sarah Jessica Parker. It's the SJP NYC. In terms of skincare, I have the following. I have the Bioderma, just a mini bottle of my favorite makeup remover, which is the Bioderma Sensi Bio H2O. I have a Lush mini sample of the Lush Ocean Salt I just asked for at Lush last time we were there. I have a mini bottle of Fix Plus. I have my favorite moisturizer, which is the Aven Clean Ac moisturizer for blemish prone skin. I have a toner. It's the Miracle 10 Solution 1 toner. I've really been noticing a difference in terms of my skin tone and a reduction in blemishes since I've been using this, so I really want to bring that with me. I have cotton pads that are just the Shiseido facial cotton. I'm just bringing a bunch of those loose. I have my favorite eye cream, which is from Carol Baker Visage. I have an Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray. Personally, I'm not sure this works, but I figure it's really hot in Nashville. I'm gonna put it to the test and see if it works. And finally, I have an Aven sunscreen. It's SPF 40. It's their high protection lotion. It's supposed to be really good under makeup. And it's supposed to be good for acne prone skin. It's good for sensitive skin, all the Aven line is. In this bag here I have all my face things. That's foundation, concealer, primer, blush, bronzer. So I'll open that up and show you what I have. For foundation, primers, and concealer, I have the Benefit, the Professional primer. It helps minimize pores, it keeps your makeup on all day. Next is the Kors pomegranate mattifying treatment. That's my sister's, although I do want to kind of give it a try because, like I said, it's so hot in Nashville, I get shiny within minutes. Me and my sister both just got the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, full coverage, gives a really airbrushed, flawless glow. We also have, or this is for my sister, it's the Dior BB Cream, the Hydrolife BB Cream. This was sent to me recently. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too dark for me, but it works nicely for her, and it's a really nice BB cream from what I've been able to tell. I also brought my 2 Naked Skin foundations from Urban Decay. Even though I like the Laura Mercier, I also really like the Naked Skin. It's like tried, tested, and true for me, and I just want to have something I know I can rely on. It also is it's a much lighter coverage, so it's more like a tinted moisturizer and feels like you have less on your face. And finally, I have a Physicians Formula concealer. The writing has worn off of this, so I have absolutely no idea what it's called. There's only a tiny little bit left. I use not the liquid but the stick side, and so I'm just going to use that up while I'm there. So in terms of powder, bronzer, blush, highlighter, I'm bringing the following. I have my Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder. This can be a powder foundation. Personally, I like to wear it over a liquid foundation because I don't find it has quite enough coverage by itself. But over a liquid foundation, it gives a really nice flawless finish. I have the Ambient Lighting powder in Luminous Light, just a really nice natural glow. I have a Carol Baker Visage Mineral Bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer that I used last year. There's not a lot of orange undertones on it. It's light enough for my fair skin. Highlighters, I brought a cream color base from MAC in the shade Pearl. That's going to be my cream highlighter. And then for powder, I brought the Bare Minerals highlighter, and I believe it's in the Love Affair, I think is the name of it. For blush, I brought 3 of the Tarte Amazonian clay blushes. The first one here is in Tipsy, which is a nice coral orange. The next one is a sort of hot pink in Amused. And the final one is in Exposed, and it's a nice kind of neutral brown with pink undertones. I brought 2 cream blushes, or one's a jelly blush. It's the Givenchy Blush Gelée in I believe it's called Camel Croisier. It's really nice because it stains the cheek, so it has a really long lasting finish on it, which will be nice, especially, like I say, I keep saying it's hot, but it's like ridiculously hot and half your makeup melts off in 5 minutes. So I like that because it stays a long time. And finally, I brought a Stila convertible color, and this is in Sweet Pea. The next bag I have here has all of my eye makeup in it, eyeshadows, eye primers, eyeliners, mascara, all that. I like this bag because it's a bit taller, so it fits a Z palette, but it's also kind of wide, so it fits my Lorac Pro palette. So I'll show you what's in there. So in terms of eyeshadow, I will say that I know we brought a ridiculous amount of eyeshadow. It started off with just the Z palette. This mostly has MAC shadows. It has a couple of Inglot, a couple of NYX, one Wet n Wild, I think, that was depotted. But after we put that together, I decided that I really wanted my Lorac Pro palette, but my sister wanted to still keep all the colors that she had picked out. So since they fit in the makeup bag and fit into the bag we're putting our makeup bag in, we figured why not bring both. I also brought the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I don't really need it because the Lorac Pro palette has very similar colors and the same, it has mattes along the top row of it. But I just have like a system down with the Naked Basics palette. I know the certain eye that I do really quickly, and again, I figure if it can fit in, take it, whatever. There's nothing wrong with having too much makeup, and you can decide when you're there what you want to do. I have 2 cream shadows. These are both Maybelline the Color Tattoo Metals. The first is Inked in Pink, and the second is Barely Branded. These make for a really nice simple eye. You can wear them alone, just throw it on really quickly, or you can kind of have a base and build it up with other powdered shadows. And finally, I brought my favorite shadow for 2013. It's the e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow, and it's in the color Toasted, which is just a gorgeous rose gold. This, with a little bit of MAC Soft Brown, is kind of my everyday, I don't feel like being creative eye. In terms of the rest of the eye products, we brought the following. I brought my favorite eyeshadow primer, which is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. My sister likes using the Essence eyeshadow primer, so she brought that. My favorite mascara right now is the L'Oreal Voluminous Power Black Smoke Mascara, but I'm almost out of it, so we also brought the new Revlon Lash Potion Mascara. Neither of these are waterproof, so I brought the Anastasia, I believe it's called their like waterproof top coat. It's supposed to kind of like seal your mascara in and acts as like the waterproof layer. Eyebrows, my sister likes using the Essence eyebrow pencil. I've been using, although I don't honestly do my eyebrows that often, which you may have noticed, the Pixie pencil, and then there's also a tinted gel. For eyeliner, there's a couple that I want to get from my house because I'm currently at my parents' house, so I don't have those all packed, but my sister has an Essence liquid liner. I brought Chanel Barrel, which is a nice lilac color. I put it in my waterline. It helps take away red, it helps brighten the eyes, and we don't get a lot of sleepwear in Nashville, so I thought that would be nice to have on hand. For under eye circles, we brought the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Spot Eraser. MAC Prep and Prime Highlighter in Radiant Rose, which is really nice to kind of brighten the eye. This conceals, this brightens. And then my favorite sort of under eye product is the Benefit Powder Flush. This is discontinued, so I don't use it that regularly, but I brought it just for those days when my circles look horrible. In terms of lips, I have everything in this cute little bag here. We brought way too many lip things. I really couldn't be bothered to try to edit things down, kind of like the eyeshadow. A lot of the colors you're going to see are very much alike. I don't know, I had a hard time when trying to figure out. I was able to narrow down all my clothing, put everything in a smaller bag than usual, but when it came to makeup and jewelry, we just went over the top. So I'll show you everything we have in this bag. So I'll start with brights. I brought more brights than neutrals. The first thing I have is the new YSL Rouge Volupté Shine lipstick in number 19. I believe it's called Fuchsia Enrage. It looks like a really dark purple, but it comes off as actually a really nice, bright, sort of fuchsia pink with purple undertones. I have two of the new Revlon lip butters. The first one here is in Wild Watermelon, which is a nice sort of red coral. The next one is in Sorbet, which is a nice hot pink. I brought a MAC lipstick in Lady Danger. I'm not a big fan of MAC lipsticks. I find them super drying, especially the matte formula. But I have a couple of maxi dresses I'm going to be wearing with kind of like tribally gold jewelry, and for some reason I've envisioned myself in this lipstick with that, so I am bringing it. Quickly, next I have MAC Impassioned, which is a nice bright corally pink. I feel like everybody, this is their go-to MAC bright lipstick for summer. And then I have three of the Maybelline Vivid lipsticks. This one here is in Vivid Rose, which is again very similar to Wild Watermelon. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Then I have Vibrant Mandarin, which is a nice bright orange. I love orange lips. Hot Plum, which looks similar to the YSL one, but it's actually a bit darker on the lips. And then quickly, I have an NYX lip liner, a hot pink one in Pinky. I have a Makeup Forever Aqua lip liner in 8C, which is a bright red to go with the Lady Danger. And then I have the NARS lip gloss in Angelica, which is really nice and opaque. It can go over any of these, but it can also be worn by itself, and you still get like a full dose of color. In terms of neutrals, I brought the following. I have a Maybelline Color Whisper in the color Lust for Blush. It's just a really nice pinky nude. Next to it, I have, I believe it's called Her Fancy. It's a glaze lipstick from MAC. It's not very pigmented, but it does go over other lipsticks and just gives like kind of a nice golden pink sheen. Next to that is MAC Cream Cup, which looks very similar to the Maybelline Color Whisper, and they are very similar, but the Color Whisper is more moisturizing. I have the Korres Lip Butter in Jasmine. I have a mini, oh, where's that going? I have a mini Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment. I have a NARS Mini Lip Gloss in Orgasm, which is that nice kind of peachy pink with gold undertones. I have a NARS lip gloss in Greek Holiday, which is a nice golden with a lot of shimmer. I don't usually like shimmer, but for some reason I absolutely love this lip gloss, and there that goes again. And finally, I have a Too Faced Glamour Gloss, and this is in the color Pillow Talk. I really like the glamour glosses because they plump up your lips and give it that really like minty cooling feel, which to me always makes my lips feel like they're nicely moisturized. So the fifth and final bag, yes, we brought 5 bags, has all of my beauty tools, my beauty blender, a number of brushes. I'm not going to go through them all. They're pretty basic. It's face brushes, eye brushes, some from MAC, Sigma, Real Techniques, Dior. So yeah, that's pretty standard. So that is it for everything I packed for my vacation. Be sure to leave a comment below. Let me know if you think of anything I missed. Not likely. If you think I'm crazy for bringing this much makeup for a 10-day trip. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!